we discover how to control these genes, the real possibility of a cure for cancer will be with us. However, we need more research. We need more money, because the cure for cancer is in your genes.
I'm here today to talk to you about fitness equipment you can find at home. This is a Bodyguard 940 bicycle upright bike. First thing you should look for when you're looking to purchase a bike for home is the weight of the flywheel. You should find a flywheel that's extremely heavy, or relatively heavy anyways, so that it gives you good, smooth, continuous motion while riding your bike. Also look at the frame and the kind of warranty. There's a lot of people who've bought bikes for home and they end up sitting in the corner because the bike usually isn't comfortable or it doesn't last very long. So look for a good quality, durable bike. You usually have to spend a little more, but then again, it's well worth it in the long run on your road to fitness. Another thing to look at the bike is the type of seat it has. Is it comfortable? Because if you can't stay on the bike, you're not going to be able to use it. And finally, make sure that you like the look of the bike. If you don't like the look of it, then you'll probably hide it in your closet and never use it again. We're going to continue our journey on the home fitness trail with steppers. You can find different types of steppers for home. We're going to stick with a very high quality machine today. Different price ranges for stair climbing machines at home can range anywhere from $50 up to over $3,000. In this case, this is not the case, but it's still pretty high. What we're going to find here is a stepping machine that is similar to something that you'll find in commercial clubs, but is heavy-duty use at home or somebody who really wants good quality. It's got a really good computer display that keeps you motivated. There's a heart rate trainer. In other words, the machine will automatically speed up or slow down to keep you in your body fat burning zone or target heart rate zone with a polar heart rate monitor, which is the industry standard. An important thing to look for in steppers is what's called self-leveling pedal system, possibly, and very importantly, frictionless braking system, something that's maintenance-free, and preferably without any chains. If you can have a strict cable and belt system, you're getting into something that's going to be lasting you for a very long time at home. Smoothness is extremely important when you're getting on a stair climber. An independent stepper, which means both legs can be moving at the same time independently, will definitely give you better benefit in terms of aerobic workout than a dependent stepper. And you'll find that those are the industry norms today. There's a lot of home gym manufacturers on the market today, and when you're going to look for a home gym, make sure that the gym has proper biomechanics. When I say biomechanics, it means how well the gym is going to fit your body, not how you should fit into the gym, okay? If you've got to fit yourself into the home gym, then you know for a fact that the gym usually isn't biomechanic. It's usually unsafe and ineffective. The most important thing about a home gym is that it should be safe and effective so you can get results. That's what home gyms are all about. The gym should be manufactured in such a way so that you can work your whole body. A lot of the gyms you'll now find are small, compact. For example, this gym doesn't even use a weight stack. This gym actually uses your own body weight at different percentage in terms of its system. So you can work your legs, your chest, your back, your abdominals, talking your whole body in a small area in your home. The bottom line about home gyms is you should go around to different dealers in the city and find out which ones you really like. If they're good, they'll deliver it and install it for you, and even maybe show you how to use it properly.
As in chest, we were at the pec deck machine. We can use the same machine in the reverse to work another body part, which is part of the shoulders. In the shoulders, we have the 3 deltoids, the front, the side, and the back. This is going to be pertaining to the rear deltoids. Okay. Good. We have shoulders which are fixed. The only thing that's moving are the arms on the inbound, nice and slow, pulling out and holding, and back in, and rest. Okay, it's good to start off a particular muscle group with a well-rounded exercise working particularly for shoulders, the 3 deltoids, the front, the sides, and the back. This one here overall will give us the complete shape of this muscle. We're looking at strict form here as Christine gets a nice stretch and press up, tight, hold, exhale, and slowly bringing this weight down. The back is flat against the pad, never arching at the back. In total control and well balanced at all times. The first exercise after the overall exercise of the military press, we have a side lateral fly. As you can see, she extends out towards the height of the shoulder, holds it, turns at the wrist, and slow on the return back to her start position. She holds it there and return. This works the side deltoid of the shoulders. Okay, this also helps with the overall shape of the individual. Okay, here we're at the standing calf machine. The weight is actually over top of the body. And, pads are placed on top of the shoulder. Right now we're in a raised position, rolling out and stretching the lower calf muscles there and pressing up, rolling onto the toes and stretching down. Notice that the feet are in the same width at the shoulder, or pardon me, the knees, hips, and shoulders. They're well aligned. Okay. And she's rolling directly up rather than up and out over the ankles, not buckling over. That can cause problems. So we have very good form here. After fatiguing the calf muscles at the standing calf machine, we moved over to the seated calf machine. And the weight is put on in front on the bars. The pads are on top of the knees. And it's the same movement, raising up and then stretching down. Pressing up, rolling onto the ball or the toes. Holding it, squeezing and releasing. Nice stretch and up. And we can watch the ball of the calf moving upward. There we go.
When you have a muscle injury, muscles and ligaments are composed of fibers. Now with normal moving muscles and ligaments, each muscle is arranged in a pattern of these fibers designed for movement. When you have an injury, what happens? There's a disruption and a tear in those fibers. Okay. Unlike bone tissue, which requires a cast to heal properly, muscles and ligaments require movement for proper healing to occur. There are three phases that occur when an injury happens. The acute phase, which is the first 0 to 72 hours of the injury, inflammation, muscle spasms, a lot of different, depending on the severity of the injuries. Okay. And the key in the first 0 to 72 hours is to decrease the swelling by applying ice, rest, active range of motion, just moving the part that's injured to the limit of pain. Do not continue exercising the first 0 to 72 hours following an injury. Next phase that occurs is the repair phase of the injury. And what happens, collagen is laid down, and collagen is what develops into scar tissue. The most common problems that people have are chronic problems where there is repeated strain to muscles, which will result in scar tissue formation. And what happens when you have a scar that forms improperly, that muscle will not heal properly. Later on, it can develop into problems. Okay, when you put increased strain or stresses on that muscle, you're going to continue to have flare-ups. Okay. Most common areas where muscles do have flare-ups, okay, are the trap areas. Okay. Once again, this is due usually to the fact, okay, that the head is not maintained in a proper position when working out. So dropping your head forward repeatedly over and over again when you're working out is going to create some scar tissue formation in those muscles. Scar tissue in the traps is going to result possibly in headaches. 80–85% of headaches are tension headaches. So just by maintaining your head back in a proper position will reduce a lot of those tension headaches. Low back, okay, same with the lumbar paravertebral musculature. Improper bending and lifting habits when working out repeatedly will cause scar tissue formation in these muscles. Little things you can do, like I said, bending the legs always when working out, especially when picking up weights. A lot of guys in the gym, when they're working out, have a tendency when they pick up a dumbbell off the rack is to bend over, twist, pull the weight up. Instead, approach the dumbbell rack, bend your arm, keep the strain in your arm, not in your back, pick up the weight, and then when you pick up the weight, turn, rather than reaching and twisting. Reaching and twisting movements over extended periods of time will cause micro trauma to your spine, which may result in injuries further down the road. So when working out, remember, keep a curve in your neck, keep a curve in your lower back. Doing those two things will prevent a lot of injuries from happening. When you do have an injury, and if the pain lasts for more than a couple of days, good idea to get in and have it checked so no further problems will develop later on. Problems that aren't taken care of initially can develop into chronic problems. The longer a problem is left, the longer it takes for healing to occur and for things to be corrected.
Thank you for watching Progressive Bodybuilding. We try to give you a basic outline of what we can do in the gym to improve your general conditioning. Hopefully you've enjoyed our series and carry on watching. Thank you very much. Take care.
I've been asked the question, why do I bodybuild? Well, quite frankly, I don't consider myself a bodybuilder, although I do a lot of bodybuilding exercises. And the reason that I really do it is twofold. First, for me, it's mental therapy time. And secondly, and probably more importantly, I do it to augment the Taekwondo martial art training that I do. I find that the weight training is a good way of building not only body strength, but stamina. And I find that really helps me when it comes to tournament and competing with Taekwondo.